Everyone dreams of owning a home, but very few people ever stop to ask a different question. Who actually builds them? Every neighborhood you see today started as nothing more than an empty piece of land. While most people saw an empty field, someone else saw an opportunity worth millions of dollars. Building houses sounds easy. Buy some land, hire a few workers, build a few homes and sell them for a profit. But the reality is much more complicated. A housing business is one of the most expensive and risky businesses you can start. One wrong decision can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you get it right, it can become a business that creates wealth for decades. So, you want to start a housing business? Let's find out what it really takes. A housing business is a company that develops residential property for people to buy or rent. Instead of selling products, you're creating places where families will live, children will grow up, and communities will be built. Some developers build a single house. Others build apartment buildings. The biggest developers build entire neighborhoods with hundreds of homes. The larger the project, the greater the potential reward. But bigger rewards also come with bigger risks. Every successful housing project begins with one important decision: location. You can build the most beautiful homes in the world, but if nobody wants to live there, your business could fail before you sell your first house. That's why professional developers spend months researching before buying land. They study population growth, nearby schools, hospitals, shopping centers, major roads, public transportation, and future development plans. A new highway, shopping mall, or business district can dramatically increase the value of nearby property over time. Finding the right location isn't luck. It's careful research backed by data. Once you've found the right location, it's time to buy the land. For smaller projects, some developers use their own savings. But larger projects usually cost far more than one person can afford. That's why many housing developers work with banks, investors, or business partners to raise the money they need. A bank loan can help finance a project, but it also means you'll have to repay the money with interest. Private investors may provide funding in exchange for a share of the profits. Business partners can also reduce your financial burden by sharing both the costs and the risks. Before construction begins, every successful developer prepares a detailed budget. They calculate the cost of buying the land, the cost of building materials, the wages of construction workers, the fees paid to architects and engineers, the cost of permits, inspections, legal paperwork, utilities, and unexpected expenses. Every dollar is planned before the first brick is laid, because in the housing business, making money doesn't start with building houses. It starts with making smart decisions long before construction even begins.